And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live, MCTV back on the air with girls tennis for you this afternoon here from the Mifflin County Tennis Center. My name is Roger Hurto. I'm joined again today by one of our MC media students, Ryan Esch, and it's girls tennis, Lower Dauphin in town to take on your Mifflin County Huskies. Both teams just getting introduced to each other there. Head coach Glenn Kyle. Let's see if we can get a quick shot of Glenn before he sneaks away. There he goes. That is Mr. Kyle, the head coach of our Husky tennis team. And today, a mid-pen matchup. These haven't all been mid-pen matchups, but today certainly is, as Lower Dauphin is in town taking on our Huskies. The girls still in some discussion out on the court. At least Lower Dauphin is right there meeting with their coach. You can see the girls from Lower Dauphin right there. While we have a chance, let's let Ryan run down our lineups here for today. Mifflin County has a change today with one of their rosters, one of their players, I should say, in the doubles side of things. Otherwise, everything is kind of the same as what we're used to. So let me see if I can bring up what I'm trying to bring up here for us, Ryan. I don't see it. So go right ahead and let us know here, Ryan. What are our matchups today? What will we see? Let's start with court number 1.
On the first court, we have Olivia Cayley against Michaela Merca.
Okay, and so Olivia is still in that number 1 spot. There they are on court number 1, getting themselves ready to go. Court number 2?
On court number 2, we have Coach Kyle's daughter, Sydney Kyle, against Chloe Smith.
Okay. Just 1 second here as we're trying to bring up some information here for you. Little breezy up here today. Definitely the coolest weather we've had since we've started the broadcast for you. And now sliding over to court number 3, our final singles court today.
We have Jalen Yoder against Natalie Bennett.
So Bennett and Yoder on court number 3. Jalen's had some pretty competitive matches for the most part of the singles matches we've had. She's more than held her own for Mifflin County today, and hopefully will do so today, just like she has in the previous matches. And then, of course, there's 2 doubles in play today. The first doubles team you're taking a look at right now, this is over on court number 4. I'll zoom in on our Mifflin County side of things for a little bit. Go ahead there, Ryan.
Is Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner against Bethany Bonham and Emily Brubaker.
Bonham and Brubaker. Sounds like a law firm on the other side there from Lower Dauphin. We'll take a look at Brubaker and Bonham right there. And the change today, we do have a change in the roster, and it's on the second doubles team. If it's your first time joining us, again, we do want to apologize for our somewhat obstructed view of court number 5. But there is a look, the best look that we can give you right there at court number 5. That's the Mifflin County tandem on the far side there warming up against Lower Dauphin, and our rundown for the second doubles match
Is Ella Knapp and Asia Binder against Chloe Crasley and Emma Dixon.
Okay, so there you go. There's your lineups for today. Should be an entertaining match here this afternoon. I do want to let you know we're down there on court number 5 here still right now. But when we went off the air, we didn't know what had happened on court number 5. Again, mainly because it's obstructed, we can't get scores down there for you either. I mean, just to give you an idea, it probably doesn't look this way if you're watching the stream here today, but they are probably a football field and a half or more away from us. And so to get a look at any kind of score is really difficult. But I am happy to say that the last time we were here, we left unsure what happened on court number 5. And Binder and Lily Ryden, who was with Binder at the time, did win that match. That was the lone win of the day for the Huskies. So we just wanted to congratulate Binder and Ryden on that win last week. So busy week here on MCTV. I'm going to pull out now and let you look at courts 2 and 3 wide for just a minute or so here as we continue on the pre-match. What you're watching is not live tennis yet. I mean, we're showing you a live picture, but this is still warm-ups as the players are getting themselves ready for action today. This week on MCTV, in addition to today, we have tennis again tomorrow, and then tennis again Thursday, and tennis again Friday. And then, of course, Friday after the tennis match, we also have Husky football from Mitchell Field at 7 o'clock when our Huskies take on Bishop McDevitt. And then to round out the week, we have cross country live from the Indian Valley Elementary Center at 10 o'clock this Saturday morning. That is Mifflin County taking on State College. And then at 5 o'clock Saturday evening, we have boys soccer at the Lewistown Middle School complex. We'll go over to court number 1 here now and watch these two young ladies continue to warm up just a second. But, yeah, boys soccer, and I believe I heard them say that that's going to be senior night. Did you hear any talk of that, right?
No, I did not hear.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that is senior night in there for our boys soccer team Saturday at 5. So they're trying to have them, I know, early in the season. I think field hockey is going to have theirs early in the season as well, from what I was told. So anyway, that's the schedule this week. Tennis Monday, tennis Tuesday, tennis Thursday, tennis Friday, and then football on Friday along with cross country and soccer on Saturday. Plus, don't forget, we are a education and government channel, so we will also have the school board meeting live from Mifflin County High School, the Mifflin County School Board meeting Thursday night at 6:30. Let's follow Olivia Cayley over there as she warms up. Olivia, who you're looking at there on the screen right now, is Mifflin County's #1 player. Being the #1 player, of course, she does face the #1 player on the other side of the net as well. Merca looks to be like a pretty good opponent for Olivia today. See how that matchup goes. Again, just trying to give you a little closer look here while we have the opportunity. This is court 2. As Ryan mentioned, Coach Kyle's daughter, Sydney, with her back to us right now as she continues to warm up there on court number 2. Weather might actually be a factor today. Right?
Yeah, there's a little more wind than all the other matches.
Yeah, definitely windy here today. You can probably hear it in the mics we have. But definitely I think will be a factor. The windscreen's definitely up for a good reason today. And the wind is actually blowing in our face as we watch the action down on the court. Again, we are up on the hill behind the junior high building. We'll pull out and give you a wide shot. There is really a beautiful part of the Mifflin County High School campus here. You're looking at the junior high building right there. There's your courts as we then pan down across Lewistown Sentinel building in the distance down there. And then the whole way out the valley. So really a beautiful setting here. The tennis courts, the MC Tennis Center. Let's take a look in at Jalen Yoder as she warms up on court 3. Just heard Coach Kyle mention we are at the 2-minute mark. So in 2 minutes we will be underway as the players from both teams finish up their warm-up tosses. Lower Dauphin in the blue and white, and the Huskies, of course, in the familiar home purple and white. And again, another look in here on court number 4. Our doubles team of Wagner and Curry getting themselves ready. Again, they have their backs to us right now, but that is Wagner right there. And Sky Curry is over there on the far side. So we will be underway here in just a few minutes. Again, it's girls high school tennis today on MCTV. And again, down on the far court, let's take one last peek before we get underway. Mifflin County players are warming up on the far side, so we get to see them facing us down there right now. And in case you're wondering, you might have seen some action over there on court number 6. And you can see there is some action there, but that is not in the scoring today. That is strictly exhibition. We did not get a list of who is playing exhibition today, but there's a couple of Mifflin County girls in action getting loose there now. So girls will come to the net shortly, and then they'll get ready for high school tennis live on MCTV. Again, if it's your first time, we're going to zoom in on the scorecards, which are right there on the nets. The middle 2 zeros are for the game, the individual set score, I should say, and then our game score, and then sets are kept on the outside. You'll get it down. If I didn't explain it well, you'll get it down here as we get into the action and get started. So I heard them mention too, Ryan, that the girls, in addition to these league matches, are actually going to have a district match coming up.
When will that be?
I believe it's next week. They're going to be sneaking that in on us. So they're having districts. So it's actually not early. You got to realize by now, normally they would have, they'd be in the heat of the season right now. And
yeah.
Instead for our girls, let me see here. Instead for our girls, this is match number 5. And, normally at this point, tennis is one of the sports that normally starts sooner than anything else. So normally they would have been pretty far into the season here right now. So they are going to continue the schedule. Have to commend the Mid-Penn for how they handled this and the fact that they got so many matches still in here for these kids. I mean, it's a shortened season, but they're still getting a lot of competition. Coaches probably wish they had more practice time. But I'm sure the players love it. They just get to go out there.
Yeah.
They just get to go out there and play. So I believe we are set to start some action here. And we're going to take you to court number 1 here to get started. Again, it is Kaylee on the near side here for Mifflin County. Pull out a little bit so you can see the entire court. There we go. Again, girls tennis, Mifflin County, and Lower Dauphin. Oh, what a nice return. Low and in there for Lower Dauphin. And Kaylee finds herself down here early. Love 30. There's a look at your players there today. Again, Mifflin County's Olivia Cayley, Lower Dauphin's Michaela Merka. Again, we are court number 1, and we will be moving back and forth here up and down the rosters today to give you as much action as we can of each of the young ladies. And Kaylee's shot is long. So Mirka off to a good start here against Kaylee. Olivia getting set to serve. First service was out. It'll be the second serve for Kaylee. Kaylee, a junior. Boy, and I tell you, Mirka looks really smooth, doesn't she?
Yeah, her footwork looks really nice.
Yeah, she's, you know, the really good players seem like in any sport that they aren't even working. And that's how Mirka makes it look here. She's, she looks pretty polished. Let's go in on Michaela here as she gets ready to serve. Again, this is singles, the #1 match. Mirka for Lower Dauphin and Kaylee for Mifflin County. So Mirka with the serve. There's Olivia with a nice return. And Olivia's shot is long. So a little bit of a rough start there for Kaylee. We'll come back and join her in a minute after we watch one more point. Nice serve there by Mirka. Nice little volley here between the two, and that into the net. So give the point to Kaylee. Okay, let's slide down here to court #2 for a minute. This is Sydney Kyle on the near side for the Huskies. So Sydney Kyle and Chloe Smith are your competitors here on court 2. And Sydney unable to get the return there against Smith. I think you had, I don't have that information in front of me, but you have what class these girls are in, correct?
Yes, I do.
So what is Mirka and Smith here who we're looking at now?
They're both juniors.
Both juniors, wow. So that's a matchup of juniors on court 1. This is, of course, Smith here, who we're taking a look at right now. She is the junior, and Sydney Kyle for the Lady Huskies, of course, is a senior. So it's 1-0 as Smith took that first game from Kyle. Sydney now serving in the second game of the match. First serve is out. Sydney getting set for her second serve. And that will be short and into the net. So back to Kyle. Let's go in on Sydney here a little bit as she works here. Nice return by Kyle. And that shot is short, so give the point there to Smith. Pretty nice day, actually, weather-wise, other than the wind. I can't emphasize to you enough. It is a little bit windy. I mean, this, if you're used to Mifflin County High School, it's a little windy up here on this hill all the time. So, this time of year especially, getting a little bit colder, a little bit more chilly. But the wind is definitely going to be a factor in the matches today here. And Kyle's shot is wide. Sydney will serve it again here. We're in the second game of the first set. Good volley action here. Oh, and a nice backhand, but I think just out that time for Kyle. So that is court #2. Let's slide across here to court #3 for just a minute. Jalen Yoder there on the far side for Mifflin County. Natalie Bennett. Yoder is senior. What is Bennett there?
She's a senior as well.
She's a senior. Okay, so 2 seniors here on court 3. Bennett for Lower Dauphin and Yoder for Mifflin County. Nice return by Jalen. And can't handle that backhand. Look at Natalie Bennett serving here for Lower Dauphin. Yoder with a nice return. And the shot is out. So Bennett serving to Yoder of Mifflin County on the far side. First serve into the net. And the second serve is in. Nice little drop shot there by Yoder. So give Jalen the point. Jalen seems to charge the net. I don't know what you think, but she seems to be a little more aggressive.
Yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons why she stays out the longest. The most competitive.
Yeah, I think she doesn't seem to be afraid to take a risk and make something happen. So here's the serve. Yoder with another cross shot there, and the return is wide. So give the point again to Jalen Yoder. Check that score at the net, and the first game did go to Bennett. But the, let's see here. 2 games to 1, so give that last game there to Jalen. So 2 games to 1. Here comes Jalen on this side of the net now as they switch sides. She trails Natalie Bennett 2 games to 1 in the first set. So watch a couple more points here in court 3, and then we'll check in on the doubles match. First serve by Yoder is into the net. And Yoder's second serve is there. And shot is short. So pretty competitive as it has been for Jalen. Almost every match that we've seen from her so far. Holding her own here, but trailing 2 games to 1 in the first set. We'll stay there for one final point here. That was a net serve. It was in, but just hit the net on the way over. So the second serve, or first serve, I'm sorry, that's a net serve. And give the point to Yoder as the return that time from Bennett goes into the net. So let's slide on over to our doubles match for a little bit. Your Lady Husky duo on the near side here on court number 4. And again, that is Curry and Wagner for the Huskies. How about the names again for Lower Dauphin here, Ryan, and where they're from?
Bethany Bonham and Emily Brubaker.
Okay, there we go. Pop it up on the screen for you as well. So Bonham and Brubaker on the far side. Doubles matches are entertaining.
Yes, especially Curry and Wagner.
Yeah, they have been fun to watch here. Of course, a lot more ground, a lot more work in those singles matches for our top 3 players. But this doubles is pretty good. Curry at the net with a nice return there. Wagner with a deep backhand, and give the point to the Lady Huskies. Good job there once again by Curry and Wagner. Curry and Wagner have a nice little fan club too. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Right down here on court 4. Or maybe that's just because that's where the benches are. I'm not sure. But
Yeah, it's the only place to sit.
Yeah. But they do have a little fan club there. Watching them. So again, we are just underway here. We're in the first set. This is court 4, the #1 doubles team action. And it's 2-1 in favor of Lower Dauphin. Pull out a little more for you here. That's Bonham. Again, Bethany Bonham and Emily Brubaker for Lower Dauphin out there. Curry the senior, Wagner a youngster out there with her. And the serve by Wagner is out. Second serve. And that time a little too strong for Curry, and it'll go out. So give the point to Lower Dauphin. Don't forget, in addition to tennis this week, on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, we also have high school football coming your way on MCTV Friday night from Mitchell Field. Our Huskies, head coach Scott Seckler, will welcome to town Bishop McDevitt. So a pretty potent opener for our Husky football team. But we'll have that for you following the tennis match. We'll have tennis at 4 o'clock and then high school football from Mitchell Field following. So we hope you can be with us for that. Stay with one more point here on court number 4 with this doubles match. And then we'll try to take a check back over to court 5 to see what's happening with our second doubles team. Again, those 5 matches all factor in the scoring. Again, you're watching live tennis, girls tennis on MCTV. That time Isabel's returned into the net. Lady Huskies trailing as we scan across. It looks like on all 4 courts. And let's check out of our doubles here for a second, at least our #1 doubles. And let's go over to the #2 doubles for a minute. Again, we had a change over there today for Mifflin County. It looks like they are in the middle of changing sides over there right now. That is Asia Binder we're taking a look at right there for Mifflin County. That is a look at court number 5 as the girls are switching sides, it appears. Asia Binder and Ella Knapp are teammates today. And Chloe Cresley and Emma Dixon, the opponents for Lower Dauphin. And the shot is in and the return is wide, so give the point to Binder and Knapp. Lower Dauphin serving over there. Again, we apologize we can't get a score over there, but we do want to give the girls some airtime when we get a chance. Ella Knapp with the return, and it's out. So the Lady Huskies will continue to serve here. Actually, that must have been the final point, as now the serve will go over to Lower Dauphin. So Cresley and Dixon. Cresley serving for Lower Dauphin. Nice backhand return by Binder. Nice play at the net by Knapp. And give the point to the Lady Huskies. Started a little bit before 4 o'clock, I think, right, today?
Yeah, about 3:50.
About 3:50. So we got in tennis, especially, you know, this time of year, as it starts to get cooler. As soon as the teams are ready, they like to get started. So they did start a little bit early today at about 10 to 4. We'll stay with one more point here on this doubles match on court 5, and then we'll check back in with our number 1 player, Olivia Cayley, and see how that's going. And that time the shot is wide there by Knapp. So we're going to check out of court 5 right now. Let's come back over to the matchup between the two number 1 players from each team. That is Olivia Cayley on the near side there you're looking at from Mifflin County. She is matched up with Michaela Merka from Lower Dauphin. And it looks like that first set went pretty quick and went to Merka, I believe, in straight sets, 6-love. So she leads, taking the first set. She's up, and we are starting the first game of the second set. That time Merka's shot is short. There's a look at Cayley, the junior for the Huskies. Matchup of 2 juniors here. I must say, I've been impressed with some of the quality of our girls getting better, but also the number 1 players from some of these other teams, Ryan. And Merka may be the best we've seen here.
Yeah, her serve looks really powerful.
Yeah, she probably, strength-wise, I would agree. I think she's probably the strongest that we've seen. Let's get a look there at Michaela on her serve. Backhand return that time by Cayley is long and out. Oh no, I guess not. We're still going. My bad. Nice shot by Cayley getting it down the line, but a good little backhand there by Merka, and give the point to Michaela Merka. So the players are exchanging there at the net. As Merka took, excuse me, as Merka took that first game, and she leads here 1-0 in the second set. Slide back over to court number 2 here. And back to Sydney Kyle here. All right, I'm going to let you slide in here and
Already.
grab that camera there for us a little bit, as we will switch the courts here real quick for us. Again, you're looking at Sydney Kyle and Chloe Smith in action on court number 2. There's Kyle with the return. Nice little backhand there by Sydney. Sydney with it lob, but just a little bit long. Sydney likes to play that lob game. We've watched her the first several matches so far. She likes to try to keep her opponent back on the baseline. And that time had a nice lob against Smith, but just a little bit long. And Smith will now serve after winning the point. Second serve is in. Kyle with the return. Good little volley here now between Smith and Kyle. Definitely our longest volley of the day here underway. Good shot there by Sydney, but a nice return by Smith, but it's long. So a really nice point there. And Kyle comes up winning it for the Huskies. And still action here on court number 2 between Sydney Kyle and Chloe Smith. They continue to volley here in action in the first set. Backhand by Smith is in. Kyle approaches the net. So we'll stay with this court for one more point here, and then we'll slide ourselves over to court number 3. Try to keep moving here and keep you up on as many of the games as we can as we go through. First serve is no good, and the second serve here by Smith. Chloe Smith from Lower Dauphin. Kyle with the return. Sydney doing nice with her backhand today, and that is out, and give the point to Sydney Kyle. So we're going to move now off court 2, head on over to court number 3, where we have Yoder and Bennett. Jalen Yoder for the Huskies and Natalie Bennett for Lower Dauphin. Good footwork there by Bennett, and Yoder's shot is into the net. Can you get in on that score at all for us there, Ryan? I'm not. We've got a tight one going on here. Yeah, 2 games to 3. So Yoder with the lead now. Jalen Yoder leading Natalie Bennett here, 3 games to 2. And the shot is wide there by Bennett, so give the point again to Yoder. So the Huskies on the short end on court 1 and 2, but here on court 3,
got some good competition.
Yeah, Yoder holding her own and then some against Natalie Bennett of Lower Dauphin. Lob deep to the baseline by Yoder. That little drop shot on the near side, but the backhand that time a little too strong and out of play. So some good competition between Bennett and Yoder. Tomorrow, we mentioned we do have more tennis for you here on MCTV, and it will be Palmyra. But I'm looking here now. We could be wrong on our schedule. I'm not sure if it's us or it's probably us. I'm going to guess it's us.
Yeah, probably.
But it looks like maybe that is away tomorrow. So we'll have to check that. But that looks like that could be an away match, which would change our schedule. Give us a night off, Ryan.
Yeah, give our voices a break.
Yeah. I think you're doing fine. I think mine's, breaking down there a little bit. So Bennett and Yoder, court 3, the third singles match, and it looks like that game also went to Yoder. So that did not go to Yoder. That went to Bennett. So Bennett has reclaimed the lead here now, 4 games to 3. Natalie Bennett and Jalen Yoder. Let's move over to court number 4. Check out the doubles action. Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner for Mifflin County against Bethany Bonham and Emily Brubaker for Lower Dauphin. Happy to have you with us today on MCTV, your local government ed channel. A lot of sports this week. We will have a school board meeting coming your way Thursday, 6:30, live from the Mifflin County High School Auditorium. Of course, a lot of things going on there with our current situation. Right now, the kids are in school 4 days a week and a Friday remote day, as they call it. This will be the first one this Friday. Ryan, you're a student. You looking forward to that? What do you think about that?
I'm just looking to see how it goes, see if it's any harder or easier than school in person.
And how about for you? I don't want to put you on the spot here too much, but I know for some of the kids, internet access and that thing is a problem. You have any issues with that where you are?
No,
That's
thankfully.
Good. That's good. So that is an issue, I know, for a lot of families and students, but there are some places in the area that are giving like Wi-Fi hotspots to kids. Some local churches, I know, have done that, and a few other places. So you might want to keep your ears and eyes out for that. I know we've been trying to spread the word to the kids at school where they can go to get some Wi-Fi service there. So, but that'll be this Friday. So the sports competition is continuing, even though it's remote Friday. Like I said, there will be high school tennis. That particular day, the Huskies will be taking on Mechanicsburg. So there will be tennis and football Friday, even though there is no in-school activity. There's Curry at the net. Wagner deep. Nice little shot by Wagner and give the point to the Huskies. Isabel Wagner getting set, I believe, to serve again here as Curry retrieves the ball and gets it back to her. And Curry and Wagner on the near side, and Lower Dolphins Bonham and Brubaker on the far side. There's Wagner charging the net, little drop shot, nice, and a return, and oh, and a nice backhand, but just wide and out, and give the point to Lower Dolphin. Then we'll stay here with court number 4 for 2 more points, and then we'll try to shoot over to court 5 and see what's happening that way. Nice overhand there by Wagner, and the return by Bethany Bonham is a little bit strong and wide. Give the point to the Lady Huskies. This is live high school tennis. Mifflin County and Lower Dolphin on MCTV. Second serve by Wagner is in. And a nice return of the volley that time by Emily Brubaker. Give the point to Lower Dolphin. So let's leave court number 4 and see if Ryan can zoom us in a little bit over there on court number 5. And there you see our lineups on the screen of Asia Binder, Emily Knapp, facing Chloe Kresley and Emma Dixon for Lower Dolphin. We're going to have to talk to our station engineer, Ryan. I think we need a little bigger monitor here. What do you think?
Yeah, a little bit.
For where we're zooming in on that court 4. I think the people at home watching actually can see it a little better than we can from where we are. So, yeah, we're doing our best here. With their backs to us, that's Binder and Knapp for Mifflin County. Knapp on the left, Binder on the right. Knapp with a return of serve. Asia Binder with a return. Not sure if that was wide or in, but Binder at the net looks like maybe it was wide, a little bit too long. And the serves will continue for Lower Dolphin. That time Binder's return is also wide. So 2 straight points there for the doubles team of Kresley and Dixon. from Lower Dauphin. And they're going to switch balls at the net, which means they must have just won that game. So players going to the net and switching sides. So now we'll get a look. Ryan, if you can zoom in there a little bit on that doubles team from Mifflin County. There they are. Again, that's Asia Binder on the right, Ella Knapp on the left. Knapp getting her first action in a scoring match today. I think she's been playing some exhibition, but she's now in there today for the first time. I would think that's got to be tough because the kids eliminate for that. You know, they practice against each other and they can actually challenge each other and try to win spots. The thing with doubles, though, you know, you maybe get used to a player and the two of you get used to each other, but then somebody else may step in. So a little bit of a challenge there of high school tennis, but I'm sure that duo is doing fine over there. We'll stay with this doubles match for 2 more points here as Ella Knapp gets ready to serve. Nice return by Kresley and give the point to Lower Dauphin as she got it just in on the left side. And so 1 more final point here, and then we're going to move back over to court 1, see what's happening with the number 1 players. First serve by Knapp is short and into the net. And Ella's second serve is in there. Knapp with a nice shot down the line. However, Dixon is there to put it away for a winner for Lower Dauphin. So that's the latest on court number 5. And now we're going to make our way back over to court number 1 and see how things are going in this number 1 matchup between Olivia Cayley and Michaela Merka. Merka was really impressive early here as she won the first set 6-love. Can you get us a look at that score there once?
Yep.
So she does lead 2-1. So Olivia Cayley winning her first game of the match, which is good. Now they're updating that score. And it is now 4-1. So Merka getting close to wrapping this up. We're just going to stay with these two here for a little bit, but Merka getting close to wrapping this up as she leads, won the first set and is 2 games away from wrapping this up. Again, it is the best of 3 sets. She took the first and is 2 games away here from winning set number 2. So Olivia Cayley will serve. Needs to win one of these next 2 to try to keep herself alive here in this one. First serve is in and the volley is underway. Cayley getting that first serve in there again. Merka looks like she can do whatever she wants here. She can play back, which she's doing right now, and when she wants to come up, she can do that too, but that time the shot is wide, so give the point to Cayley. So again, I think I mentioned earlier we thought we had tennis tomorrow. It looks like we do not have tennis tomorrow. Tennis tomorrow is away against Palmyra, so Lady Huskies will be on the road. And then later this week, on Thursday, that is when the District 6 singles tournament gets underway at Mansion Park in Altoona. So some schools that started earlier than us, Ryan, will definitely have an advantage there. I mean, you're already in districts, and we're only in our 5th match here. So our girls are going to have their work cut out for them when they head to Mansion Park on Thursday. Those matches all day on Thursday. I'm sure you wouldn't mind if we sent you on the road, would you?
No, not at all.
I don't think they're going to approve that one, though, Ryan. But We did have some people ask us, hey, are you going to do away football or away soccer or whatever? But right now the plan is that all the schools are doing their own streams, and hopefully we will the schools will reciprocate and send their streams back to us. I don't know of any other school doing tennis right now, so we're glad that we are, though, and glad that we can bring it to you. Still on court number 1 here, Merca serving for Lower Dauphin against Olivia Cayley. First serve was out. And the second serve here by the Lower Dauphin junior. Good exchange as both players are staying back. And that time Cayley's passing shot is wide. So give the point to Merca. So Merca getting close here to wrapping things up on court number 1. Good first serve, but a nice return by Cayley. Cayley, nice shot back. Cayley looking pretty nice and strong on this exchange, but that time the backhand is a little bit wide. Some of the best I've seen of Cayley right there that time. Again, I don't know if it shows up on TV or not, on the stream or not, but you can really see a difference, Ryan, in skill as we go down these courts. And from what we've seen, there's quite a gap there from number 1 to number 2 for these teams. So, again, you're looking at some pretty good high school tennis there from Miss Merca. I'd be anxious to see afterwards if I get a chance to talk with Coach Kyle what her pedigree is here in tennis. I know the girl from Hollidaysburg a couple weeks ago, he was talking about her, and this is this young lady here from Lower Dauphin seems to be pretty good. That time her shot is wide and out, and give the point to Cayley. Court number 2, we're not going to go there quite yet, but just to update you, it's the first set went to Lower Dauphin. So they lead there, 1-0. Still in a tight battle on court number 3. We'll try to get you an update on that here between Yoder for Mifflin County and her opponent. So they've come to the net here on court number 1. Is that it, Ryan? I believe. Let's zoom in there and see. I think we may have finished. That might be all there on court number 1 as Merca see if we can get that there a little bit. Let's write in on that. And I don't think they've updated that yet, but it looks like they are leaving. So it looks like that must have been, she must have won both of those games. It must be 6-1 in the second set. So 6-love, 6-1 it looks like. Give court number 1 to Lower Dauphin. And let's slide over to court 2 with Sydney Kyle again, see what's happening there. A little problem with our graphics here. There we go. Sydney Kyle and Chloe Smith here on court 2. Smith took the first set. And it looks like she took the first game of the second set. So she leads 1-0 in the second set. Again, court number 1 is finished. Lower Dauphin with Merca getting the victory there. And Sydney Kyle's return is wide and out against Chloe Smith. First service into the net. And the second serve is also out, so a double fault to give the point to Kyle. got a delay in the action over on court number 4. Looks like a little discussion going on between the Lower Dauphin doubles team and their coach. I apologize, but I do not know if there are actually timeouts or they just take a break in the action. I'll see if I can find that out for you. But the Lower Dolphins double team is now making their way back to the court, and awaiting them are Curry and Wagner. So back to action on court 2. Smith serving. Sidney Kyle returned for the Huskies. And again, a lot of lobs here on court 2, staying back on the baseline. And Kyle with a backhand, it's a little bit wide and out, so give the point to Smith. Let's slide over to court 3. Take a look and see how the action is going there for Jalen Yoder. It's Jalen Yoder and Natalie Bennett. It's Yoder on the near side, Bennett for Lower Dauphin. On the far side is serving. And the first serve into the net. And so is the second, so a double fault. Give the point there to Yoder. See if we can get a score there once. Ryan, if you can get in on the net there for a minute, see where we're at. Oh, and it is a tight one, and right now 6-5, the lead for Yoder. So Jalen with the chance to take the first set here. Serve is in. And I believe that was in, and give the point there to Bennett. Again, points, by the way, are awarded. There is no challenges or anything like that. It's all on the honor system. Kids make their own calls. There are no officials of any kind at tennis matches. And they are switching here after that game. So they didn't adjust the scoring at the net, so I'm not exactly sure where we stand here with this one. So we'll just try to stay with the action and see where it's at. Yoder's serve is in, and the return is long for Bennett. So Yoder takes the first point here. Still in the first set. Court number 3, the number 3 singles players for each team. And Yoder's return is long. So court 3 has the makings to be a long match here. Just to give you an indication, court 3 is still in the first set in a tight one. Meanwhile, court 1 is over and has been over. Oh, nice little shot down the baseline and in for a winner for Bennett there. It's funny how court number 1 has been over. A straight sets victory there for Merca of Lower Dauphin, but here on court 3, battle going on. Jalen with the serve. And the return is wide. And that serve into the net, or that return, I should say, into the net. And it looks like we're going to switch sides, so let's see if Jalen adjusts the score here at all. And I believe we have finished that set and give it to Yoder. So 7-5, Yoder takes the first set. Nice win for the Mifflin County senior there, as she edges Natalie Bennett. On court number 3, so Looks like we're in for a longer day here today, and that's awesome that Yoder has that going here a little bit. I'll give you a break here, Ryan. Step in, and we'll try to move across the courts here for a second. Back on court 2. Sydney Kyle and her opponent are at the net there with each other. And let's slide across and move into some doubles action over here. The #1 doubles teams for both teams are up there. So Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner, Bethany Bonham, and Emily Brubaker for Lower Dauphin. That's Curry up at the net. Sky Curry, the senior. And Isabel Wagner serving for Mifflin County. And a nice left hand game winner there for Brubaker for Lower Dauphin. So Wagner runs it down, getting set to serve again. And the return that time from Brubaker into the net. Give the point to the Lady Huskies. Well, she's up there. Let's see if we can get you a score there. And it looks like the doubles team from Lower Dauphin took the first set. And they lead here. This is the first game of the second set, or maybe the second game of the second set. But Lower Dauphin did win the first set. First serve by Wagner into the net. Isabel with the second serve. Oh, and a nice return by Curry. Really nice. Give the point to the Lady Huskies. That's Sky Curry you're getting a look at right there. One of the Lady Husky seniors. And Mifflin County, it looks like, took that first game. Yes, they did. So they lost the first set, but they do take the first game of the second set, and they lead 1-0. I would think by the amount of time that's going by, if this is just the first game, that first set must have been pretty competitive, even though they did lose. Good volley here now going on. Girls on the far side facing us now, so let's get a good look here at Sky. And Sky on the right, Isabel on the left. And that first serve is long. Don't see a lot of left-handers on the tennis courts, but we have one here today for Lower Dauphin. And that time the shot is long and wide by Brubaker. So it looks like we're switching, so that must have been another game for Mifflin County. Nice job there by Curry and Wagner. And Brubaker serving here for Lower Dauphin. And that is out. For those folks from Lower Dauphin tuning in, there's your #1 doubles team. Brubaker and Bonham. And a good little volley there back and forth. Guy Curry there for Mifflin County, getting set at the net. Second serve coming here for Brubaker. Nice crossing shot there for Wagner. I know Isabella's an underclassman. Is she a junior or sophomore?
Sophomore.
Sophomore. So we do have a couple of sophomores in the lineup for Coach Kyle. There's a look at Wagner, the young sophomore. So she's getting a lot of good experience here this year. And I know that Binder, who we'll take a look at here in a minute, is a sophomore for the Lady Huskies over on court 5. Not sure about Nepp.
She's a sophomore too.
She is a sophomore. Okay, so 3 sophomores on Coach Kyle's lineup card today. So bodes well for the future. Curry serving here for Mifflin County. Watch one more point, then we'll move over to that other doubles match for you here for a minute. Curry's first serve is into the net. And that shot lands in front of Curry, give the point to Lower Dauphin. So let's move away here for a minute if we can. Over to court number 5, although it appears as though court number 5 is vacant. So not sure if that is good or bad news for the Mifflin County girls, but I don't see anybody, anybody out there on court number 5 right now. So we'll have to assume, unless there is a timeout of some kind over there, that action is over on court 5. So try to see if we can find out what happened. So with nothing going on there, let's check back over here to court number 2 and watch some singles action. Again, Sydney Kyle for Mifflin County and Chloe Smith for Lower Dauphin. There is the Mifflin County senior, Sydney Kyle. Mentioned before, Sydney's involved with our MCTV production team here at the school. Also involved in the drama club's productions. Chloe Smith, second serve. And that is wide, so a double fault again for Smith. Okay, give the point to Sydney Kyle that time. Sydney approaching the net that time, stepping in, making a good play. Mentioned earlier, likes to stay back there and volley sometimes, but that time the approaching the net worked out well for Sydney. That time the return lob shot is long. Looking at the score here real quick on court number 2. It is 4-1 in the second set. Sydney Kyle trailing against Chloe Smith. Smith already won the first set, so she's 2 games away from winning this on court number 2. Sydney Kyle with the return. That was an ace for Smith. And Kyle unable to return, so give the point once again to Smith. So Smith again getting closer to the victory here on court 2. And it looks like that game went to Smith as well. We'll see if that is it or if they still have one to play. And it looks like that is it, as Sydney is flipping over the cards. And that is a victory. Two sets to none. So winning in straight sets there is Chloe Smith from Lower Dauphin. So as those players exit the court, let's step over to what's been the most competitive court of the day. In a singles match here on court number 3. Again, it's Jalen Yoder and Natalie Bennett. That shot is wide that time by Bennett. Yoder, if you recall, took the first set, and she is leading here in the second set, 1-0. So Jalen having her way here so far. And the shot is wide. Jalen Yoder getting ready to return this serve of Miss Bennett. First serve is out. And the second serve by Natalie Bennett is in. And that return shot into the net and give the point again to Yoder. Turned by Jalen into the net that time. After that first serve was good. Nice return there by Jalen and gets the point. Boy, that looked like a game winner for sure by Natalie Bennett, but Jalen runs it down and wins the point. And as they switch sides, Jalen goes to the net. And we see that she is now up 3-0 here in the second set. So Yoder on par here, at least right now, to win in straight sets if she can keep it up. Be a nice win here for the Husky senior. Jalen will serve here, up 3-0 in set number 2. Nice shot by Yoder as she approaches, and then a backhand. Jalen really looking more and more confident. That time, however, her return is long, but you just see her confidence growing as she plays, right?
Yeah, I think she's getting more comfortable.
Yeah. Good footwork. Doesn't seem to doubt herself. You mentioned earlier, probably the most aggressive player we have. And really more than holding her own. Only have 2 courts of action left here now, as court 1 and 2 have ended. Lower Dauphin took both the number 1 and number 2 singles matches. We don't know what happened on court number 5, but it appears as though that match is ended. It's over. So if Lower Dauphin won that one, this is over. But if they did not, then these other 2 matches get pretty interesting. Jalen set to serve here. And give the point to Yoder again. So Jalen kind of meticulously just outlasting her opponent here on court 3. And that time her shot is short and into the net. So again, it's live high school tennis here in Mifflin County, hosting Lower Dauphin. Right now we know Lower Dauphin has won 2 of the singles matches. A doubles match is also over, but we don't have the result for that one for you. And all that's left, as I zoom out here a little bit, is these 2 matches that are currently underway. The number 3 singles and the number 1 doubles match. And Yoder's shot this time is long. Looks like over on court number 1, we're going to have more exhibition, probably doubles teams there playing. Again, districts are coming up. District singles is this week. District doubles, I believe, is 2 weeks away. We'll scoot back over here, and you see the top 2 players for each school over there. Probably going to get some exhibition doubles in to try to get some doubles practice, as they mainly play singles. But I'm sure they'll enter doubles at districts. So. A couple more here in court number 3 before we move on. Natalie Bennett serving. Jalen Yoder returning. And the shot is into the net. Give the point to Yoder. And that shot wide by Bennett. So Yoder continuing to do well here. Won the first set. Fairly commanding lead here in the second set. So she appears to be on her way to getting a victory. Stay with one more point, then we'll move to doubles, see what's happening with Curry and Wagner on court number 4. That point will go to Bennett as Jalen hits it into the net. So again, as we leave here on court 3, Yoder in command, winning the first set and shutting out Bennett at this point in set number 2. So court 5, or court 4, excuse me, is doubles, the top doubles team. Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner against Bonham and Brubaker from Lower Dauphin. Good shot that time by Wagner, and Bonham unable to handle it. Give the point to Mifflin County. Oh, and that time Wagner just let up a little bit, and Curry unable to handle that. I don't know if that got in the sun or not. The sun's in a rough spot right now for court 4. Actually, anybody on the far side is looking right into the sun right now, so I think that might have caused Sky some trouble there. That wind has died down here, Ryan. It's not actually too bad right now.
No, I don't think it'll affect the game anymore.
No, earlier it was pretty windy, but now things seem to be pretty nice here. So again, Bonham and Brubaker serving here for, or excuse me, Curry serving for Mifflin County. Take a look at she and her partner, Isabel Wagner. Our Dauphin coaching staff is down on the near side in front of us watching this doubles match. In fact, actually watching both of the remaining matches. Curry set to serve, gets that second serve in. So let's check out the score as Curry and Wagner go to the net. And I believe that is a lead now in the second set for Lower Dauphin squad. as they are up 4-3. So first match was close. The second match is also pretty close. The first set, I should say, but Lower Dauphin did take the first set, and they lead here 4-3 as they are serving now in a pretty important game. Got to think that Wagner and Curry almost have to have this one to give themselves a chance to get back in it. And they get the first point. So Lower Dauphin serving, love 15 here. First serve is long and out of the box. And a second serve here now for Bonham. Pretty light crowd again here today, Ryan.
Not too many.
Not a whole lot. First serve was wide. Second serve here coming up for Bonham. And Curry's return, or Wagner's return, excuse me, is wide. So give the point to Lower Dauphin. Stay with one more point here in this doubles match, and then we'll slide back over to court number 3 and see how things are going for Jalen Yoder, who looks to be picking up a win here today for the Huskies. All right, so with the score, with the score 4-3, we're going to slide back out of this doubles match. We'll watch one more point, then we'll slip over to court 3. And so let's do so and see how Jalen is holding up here on court 3, trying to get Mifflin County's first win of the day. We think first win of the day. I guess we should preface that. We still don't know what happened on court number 5, but it was a very quick doubles match in the court number 5 match today. Yoder with a nice return. And not sure how that was called. Battle of juniors here. Natalie Bennett serving for Lower Dauphin, and Jalen Yoder for Mifflin County. Yoder's return that time is strong. They give the point to Bennett. Starting to get a little chilly up here.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Sun is still shining brightly, as you can see down on the courts. Jalen kind of forcing the action a little bit here, and that pays off as the return by Bennett is long. Nice serve there by Bennett. Good return by Yoder. Good exchange here going on that time. However, Yoder unable to handle it, and it goes into the net. Give the point to Lower Dauphin. Serve is in, returned by Yoder, and the shot long by Bennett. Shot by Bennett into the deep corner. Nice return. Likewise from Yoder. Two players exchanging forehands and backhands, mostly from Yoder, although there's a forehand that time. And Yoder unfortunately cannot get to that one, give the point to Bennett. It's like a break in the action on the doubles court. Or possibly the end of action on the doubles court. Not 100% sure here. Singles match continues on court 3. And it looks like court 4 has ended as Bennett, or excuse me, Curry and Wagner. Wagner stepped out, and there goes Curry now too, out talking to Coach Kyle. So it looks like they must be finished in doubles action there today. Let's head back out. So at the net is Jalen Yoder. And it looks like they are putting their rackets away. So it looks like Jalen has got the W. So congratulations to Jalen Yoder as she takes that one in straight sets. So a really nice win there for the Husky Junior to get herself a W. Sure Coach Kyle will be very pleased with that. And that should pretty much do it for our coverage here today on MCTV as we watch Yoder walk off a winner today. And again, the only other action we see, and we'll give you just a bonus minute or two of that. This is just some doubles exhibition work here. Actually, the number 1 and number 2 players, I believe, from both teams are out there. Just playing some doubles to keep themselves sharp. Probably these girls are going to enter the doubles competition, I would imagine, for their schools. Well, Ryan, another day of tennis wrapping up, and my impressions, at least of today, is First of all, Miss Merca for Lower Dauphin. We'll take a look here at her in action as she's in this exhibition match going on. She was very impressive on court 1.
Yeah.
Good feet, nice athlete, and as you mentioned, strength, probably the key thing for her. And I would say also for Mifflin County's standout today, Jalen Yoder just seemed to have more energy, more strength than her opponent. And we mentioned several times she's going to the net, she's being aggressive, and it paid off. So congratulations to Jalen on the win, but it appears as though Mifflin County does lose here today, either 5-1 or 4-2, depending on what happened in that doubles match. Again, it ended quickly, but unfortunately we are not near it and couldn't get a score for you. So the action remaining, like I said, is exhibition. They're wrapping up here on court number 1, and unlike what we thought when we came here today, Ryan, it appears as though we will not be back here until Thursday, I believe, and that will be against Northern York. Although, you know, I should note here, again, there's a little conflict on the schedule, and they have down a home match Thursday. However, they also have down Thursday District 6 singles at Mansion Park. So I would assume that's going to take priority over that and push that out. So I'm not sure now if we will be here Thursday or not, but if we are not, we will definitely be here Friday before the football game, and that'll be Mifflin County taking on Mechanicsburg in girls tennis. And that's a interesting doubleheader night for us. Tennis in game 1 and football in game 2 with Mifflin County taking on Bishop McDevitt. So that's going to be a wrap today. Again, thanks for joining us. I want to thank our station engineer, Matt Moore, and all of our students at MCTV for helping us to bring you all of the action. And special thanks to people in the tech department at Mifflin County High School, led by Doug Cunningham, John Dobson, Sean Caldwell, just a few of the people that really did a lot of work behind the scenes so we could bring you streams to help you see our athletes here during these strange days that we're dealing with here. But a beautiful one nonetheless, as we pan out here and look at the scenery here this afternoon at the campus here at Mifflin County High School. Just a really nice day to be outside, a little bit windy, but good fall day here. So that is a wrap. Again, thanks for joining us. When we see you next, it will be, we believe, tennis on Friday. Don't forget, though, we do have a school board meeting coming your way Thursday, and that school board meeting will start at 6:30 from the Mifflin County High School auditorium. So for Ryan Esch and everybody here at MCTV, my name is Roger Hurto. Thanks for joining us today. And we leave you with this message from the Mifflin County School District.
For example, students are still getting a half an hour of recess here in Mifflin County. We're still teaching handwriting. We're still teaching penmanship. And those are still important life aspects. We're still doing those things. And we're doing more.
I'm responsible for meeting the social and emotional needs of all of our K-5 students at that building.
We differentiate in Mifflin County for sure. We try to meet the children's needs at where they are.
So we know that in order for students to be successful academically, they need to feel supported and heard.
When they start to learn and just seeing the light bulb turn on, you can see it in their faces. They get big, huge smiles on their faces because they're so excited that they're learning. It's just an awesome thing. I love that.
Having that light bulb moment come on for them when they're sitting across from someone who's sharing, this is something that I've gone through, that's one of the best parts of social emotional instruction.
It's comforting to know as a parent that all of those needs can be met, and they're going to be met proactively right here in Mifflin County.
So something that we have definitely rolling is our PBIS programming. That stands for Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports.
We've been doing it for quite a while now, and it has worked, I feel, very successfully because those kids are getting more attention when they need it.
We have 4 expectations for all students, and those are being respectful, responsible, ready, and safe. Anytime that we catch them being one of those 4 things, they're acknowledged with a Paul ticket, and then they can use those rewards to obtain something that's an incentive to them.
You know, those things that in life we go through as adults are also things that children go through. We've got things in place for each child. Our job is to set up that system. How are we going to meet those needs?
Since I've been teaching kindergarten, the classroom has changed tremendously when it comes to technology, especially. We have smart boards. We have one in every classroom in Mifflin County, so that's an awesome thing.
You see districts across the Commonwealth eliminating music and art, and here the Mifflin County School District is doubling down on those efforts. I feel like we are on the upswing of really positive change. We're going in a positive direction for our students at the elementary level. What you're going to see is safety has been invested heavily. You're talking secure entries into each school. Before you even get past the main office, we're scanning again to make sure that you're somebody that can be around our students.
Combine that with the incredible academic experience, they're going to feel empowered to be productive members of the community and of our society.
They know how important it is to try and have as small of class size as you can, and to really, give the kids their best foot forward coming into school.
The most important thing in everybody's life is their child, and trusting your child to a team of folks every day when they're getting on that school bus to ensure that their safety is the most important thing.
Our students come in with a lot of different needs and a lot of different skill deficits. We feel ready to kind of tackle that and meet their needs no matter what they come in with.
After 25 years, I absolutely love kindergarten. It's the best grade ever, in my opinion.
Seeing the excitement for learning and seeing each student come off of that school bus every day is the favorite part of my day. Greeting every student, asking them how they're doing, seeing what's been going on in their world. There's something special about that not everybody gets to experience. I often say you can't have a bad day if you've walked into a kindergarten classroom and seen, 20 students with their hands on their hearts saying the Pledge of Allegiance with their squeaky voices going. That's a great day.
The Mifflin County School District, your school system of choice.